had my viewers confess their most shameful and embarrassing sins, for entertainment and for profit, of course. You see, sometimes I like to host a little Sunday confessional over at my on-stream church, and this time I enlisted the help of my good friend, Jaden Animations, to help me condemn or absolve these anonymous confessions. And if you don't want to have to say 50 Snail Marys, you should hit that beautiful subscribe button right down there.
In high school, I, a closeted gay at the time, had a crush on one of my friends who at the time we thought was straight. We were playing Truth, Dare, or Consequences, and I was receiving too many punches in the arm for failing to answer or do the dares. I wanted to punch his arm so bad, so I dared him to French kiss me for 10 seconds straight. He grabbed my chin and took control. That was my first actual kiss.
Okay, good for you.
I didn't expect a desperate move to punch my friend's arm to become such an intense memory.
Yes, you did.
Is it bad that I took it in that direction?
You don't just say, I dare you to kiss me, haha.
2 points for me is, first of all, this guy's not even playing the goddamn game. He's getting punched in the arm because he's apparently not doing anything.
Yeah,
So-
what the hell?
But it's he grabbed my chin and took control. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Sounds like
That sentence is crazy.
it doesn't sound like they regret it at all.
No,
Not
I
at
mean,
all.
I think this is just something they needed to get off their chest, it sounds like.
It sounds, okay, so Jaden, sometimes I get confessions, and I'm sure we'll see more, where they're just fucking bragging. They're like, guys, I did this really bad. I was so bad. I got a big smoocheroonie. Okay, we get it. You kiss. Good for
Chat,
you.
I sinned. I fucked. Is that such a... I want to repent.
I'm so sorry.
When I was 10, I drew a picture of Ash and Dawn from Pokemon kissing. I never showed it to anyone. But then not even a day later, I felt so embarrassed about it that I ripped it into the tiniest pieces I could and methodically placed them in the trash so no one could ever put it back together and reveal my sin.
I think it's funny that they were like, they drew a kiss and they like ripped it up when they're like, no, I'm sick. There's something wrong with me.
Oh, it's so sad. That's like such the age where you're starting to like start feeling things, I'm sure, and then you don't know who to talk about.
If they're looking for me of all people to be like, you drew gross, you like gross
Yeah, you're right.
fandom shit, you're barking up the wrong tree, first of all. Like, that is not my
I mean,
wheelhouse.
I don't know how old this person is now, but I hope that they realize that drawing two fictional characters kissing is not a sin.
Yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna make it, little one. You're fine.
You could have drawn so much worse stuff.
What if they're like 45?
And they're spending like 35 years regretting this one picture. I mean, it sounds like they already repented by like burning it.
Yeah, true. They did burn it. That's true. They felt so bad. Okay, when I was like a baby, like I think I was 8 years old, and this was when Pokemon was like not as developed or popular as it is now. And also the internet, we had one computer in our household, right? So I was so ashamed of myself. Like this. Like I was like up at night like, is there something wrong with me? Because I really liked Team Rocket, but they were evil.
Oh.
But they were evil, so it was forbidden. I wasn't supposed to like Team Rocket. I really liked Jesse, James, and Meowth. And then one day I was
That
like,
makes sense.
it was eating me alive.
Oh, that's so sweet though. Like, of course you're the bad guy lover.
Since I was like little, I was like, I think I like evil.
As a kid, I liked SpongeBob, and so for me, my side of that was like, I was hoping that one day Plankton would fucking win over Eugene Krabs.
Yes, I just wanted to get one dub. Like, I feel bad for him.
It's like Eugene is such an asshole and Plankton works so hard. Like, what's the worst that could happen?
You told me you were a Wile E. Coyote supporter as well as a child, and I agree with you. It was frustrating.
Bird, I'm a bird lover. Don't get me wrong, but I think that Roadrunner needs to perish.
That smug, long-necked piece of shit needs to get eaten, I think.
Yeah, that coyote works so hard. And he's smart, too. He's like a scientist.
Yeah, and that Roadrunner's just fast. Like, fuck you. Get a fucking hobby, bitch.
He thinks he's so cool. Let's see what happens when he breaks a leg.
Real. But to go back to my loving Team Rocket at this age, or what I imagine is this age, is one day I couldn't take the shame anymore, and I blurted out to my mom, like, I have a secret I have to tell you. She's like, what is it? And I was like, I like Jesse and James from Team Rocket.
Did she even know what that meant?
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of friends back then, so she watched Pokemon with me. And
oh, that's cute.
yeah, and she's like, oh, do you want to go on a fan website and we can write a letter to James and Jesse from Team Rocket together? Because I wasn't good at that. And she found like a shitty fan website, and I wrote like a journal entry about how much I like Jesse and James, and I think they're cool.
That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would kill people to see that letter. I would kill them.
I'm sure that is long gone. But anyway, this person needs someone like that, like my mom was in their life, to be like, hey, you can draw Ash and Dawn kissing. Like, it's okay. You're gonna be all, you're not.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with you.
I was 14 years old, and at the time the internet wasn't very common where I lived. I was horny. My mom was curvy, and she was all sleepy.
Oh, no.
So I rapidly,
No.
but surely,
No.
started doing the self-naughty all secretly. Since that day, I
Bobby!
repeatedly joked off to my
What the
sleeping
fuck?
mommy.
Bobby, you fucking put this in the document, dude.
That's well, you can't say that.
No,
What the fuck?
Bobby. What do I say to that? I fucking a million snail Marys, a million. I don't know.
No, that's you cannot do anything to take that back. You're going to hell.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's move on and let's fucking cleanse our brains of that shit.
Oh my god.
All right, let's read. Let's pray that this one is
Surely
better.
there's not another one in there that's that bad.
Yeah, I'm hoping for some sort of like crime. I don't know, a different like a petty
Please,
crime, like
we're
theft,
just asking
like
for-
theft.
Yeah, exactly. A crime, guys, please.
I was sharing this room with a girl during university. We were both poor and had to make struggle meals. I was a bit better at budgeting my money. She used to spend all of her living allowance on clothes or pointless shit, while I spent it on food and toilet paper. I used to feel bad when I ate in front of her, so I offered to share. But sharing in her mind meant help yourself to all my food and don't ask, cause I was okay with it. I wouldn't have minded sharing, but knowing she spent all her money on other stuff made me angry. We were also in the same class for uni, so we would go to lunch together and she would take my fork and food and eat my food like it was a normal thing to do.
Whoa, that's crazy.
During one free period during class, she showed me this wallet she brought. She had all her cards in there. While she was distracted, I wrote down her debit card details on a paper and saved it in my phone. For the next month, I would use her card on online gaming, like those gacha games. I was really into gacha games as a stress relief, but was F2P, so a lot of things I wanted was locked behind a paywall. I spent all her money and made her go into overdraft on her account. She cried and said her bank account was hacked. She owed the bank roughly $3,000,
Oh my
and due to
God.
that she was kicked out of university since she couldn't pay her room rent
Oh
at the
my
campus
God.
and failed
Dude, chill.
her classes. She was
She just ate your food,
$3,000
bro.
overdraft on her bank and had to pay back her university fees, which was $15.
$15,000. It was $15,000.
This is the first time I've ever told anyone, and I don't regret anything.
You don't fucking regret it? Fuck you, dude! What is your problem? Oh my god!
This is absolutely something that would have been solved with normal human communication.
I'm
like,
actually holding my head right now. What the
that's
fuck?
actually insane. Why didn't you just say like, I was just helping you out, but how about don't eat my food without asking? Like,
Have
like
you
that
used
could've-
your fucking words? Have you used your words before, you fucking weirdo?
Also, it's just like, why is the solution to her not having money and eating all your food for you to steal her credit card info and then spend her money that she doesn't have?
Yeah, like you know
Like,
you're
that just
both fucking poor. She probably thought you didn't mind sharing. Also, I guarantee the cost of the amount of food that she ate of yours was not $3,000 to $15,000 worth, by the way. You're evil.
This is wild.
You're an evil person. You fucking suck. Jaden, remember when I said I wish we could have different petty crimes like theft? I kind of regret it now.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for some sort of like crime. I don't know, a different like a petty
Please,
crime, like
we're
theft,
just asking
like
for-
theft.
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking
So she shall
suck.
struggle for the rest of her life.
Yeah, you like changed the trajectory of her life because you couldn't say, hey, please stop eating my food. I actually can't afford to share.
Yeah, like none of this story says, oh, I told her to stop and she didn't, It's just straight to stealing the credit card info.
And on you didn't even spend it on food. You spent it on gacha games, which means you're fucked up. You need to go to jail, actually, I think.
In high school, I had a crush on my, at the time, best friend, but she started hanging out with my brother more, same grade. He got held back, so I treated him terribly. I called him ugly in the middle of class, spilled tea on his head, and even drop-kicked him in the back when I found out he had my crush do his homework. They eventually started dating a few months before graduation, but my mom told him that was a betrayal to me because we were so close. They broke up. But I now wish I hadn't let my mom find out so that I could see how bad their relationship ended. Because I know them both and it wouldn't have worked out anyway.
This person's so fucking shitty. They got their mom involved to make them break up, and then they said, I regret telling mom because I wanted them to hate each other.
Your mommy had to be like, your relationship is really hurting my son's feelings. Could you guys break up?
Mom, but I liked her first.
I called dibs. She's my friend.
She's my property, Mom. Give her to me.
Mother, I wish to buy her. Imagine, okay, if my friend's mom was like, I'm kind of upset you started dating Ross because my son wanted to date you. I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
It's also like, I don't know how people think that being super shitty to other people in front of their crush makes you seem more dateable.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's parenting like this that creates entitled, bratty, shitty boys.
Yeah.
Like a mom that's like,
absolutely.
actually, my son deserves you, and did all this bad shit. I guarantee it's like, she did this. It's her fault.
There's no justice in this story.
No.
The person doesn't even feel bad about it.
No, they're only sad that it didn't go worse for the girl and the boyfriend.
And it's also at the end, they're like, I know them both so well, I knew I could predict the future of their relationship. No, the fuck you don't. You don't fucking know these people.
I'm gonna go ahead and
you're willing to drop kick them.
You can't just drop kick a guy. You shouldn't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and also go on a limb and say I don't think that they submitted this understanding fully how this comes off.
Yeah.
Maybe this is an opportunity to take a step back and think about entitlement and say 20 snail marries.
I've started stealing stuff from my retail job. As my working conditions have gotten worse, I've gotten more brazen with what I steal. My biggest haul was one of those heavy elite Xbox controllers. Any ideas what I should nab next before I get fired?
I love that they're not asking for forgiveness. They're asking us what they should steal.
I think they think that this is just a talk to Giwi form.
They're right, because I'm proud of you. You should steal from your shitty working conditions as penance for it getting worse for you. They didn't tell us what kind of store.
$1 billion companies.
Yeah,
One Xbox Elite controller at a time.
Yeah, it's fine as long as your coworkers don't have to pay. Okay, so I'm guessing they have electronics at their store. What do we think they should steal?
I mean, you should steal, if you don't have an Xbox, you should steal an Xbox, right?
Assume they do, because they bought the controller. You should get a PS5. No, they'll get caught. They'll get caught. You should start stealing games.
Yeah, those things are high alert.
Games are like $60 now. You should start stealing physical copies of games.
Yeah, or even like the gift card codes now. Like those are so easy to pocket.
Wait, yeah, you're Jaden, you're good at this. You steal?
Yeah, thanks. I'll say one snail Mary for endorsing theft.
I'll do one too. I'll do one too. You know what, Confessor? We're gonna do the snail Marys this time because we just told you what you should steal, and you should do that. You should. Why not? Go crazy.
I wear t-shirts, shorts, and Crocs, no socks, in -10°C, 14F, weather.
Okay.
Bragging, humble bragging, 100 snail Marys.
Yep. Okay, we get it.
This is some elementary school shit. This would happen all the time in like elementary school where it'd be like winter and the kids are still wearing like t-shirts and they're like, I'm not cold. Nope, I'm not cold.
Yeah, like you think it makes you cooler to not be cold, like your skin is stronger than everybody else's. Your willpower. Yeah. I don't feel cold, and also I think I could fight a bear if one came up to me. I would win.
And also I wear hoodies at summertime. I don't even feel it.
I don't even sweat. No, I don't sweat. I don't get hot either. I don't feel hot or cold. I'm stronger than nature. We are roasting this child.
This is definitely a child.
This person's like, oh my god, Jaden Animations just called me.
I'm sorry. Okay, Snail Mary again for me. God damn it.